Good morning and welcome to Haworth. We're here with R.S.H Artisan Markets for another fantastic artisan market here in the park at Haworth. We've got an amazing selection of stalls for you. I'm going to do my usual and take you round. So if I turn you round, you can see we've got breakfast on the go ready here. We've got bacon butties, sausage butties, burgers, all sorts there. Heading on down here. We've got Martha's Kitchen, we've got some beautiful bottles, we've got jams, chutneys, all sorts here. There we are. Next up at the bottom here, one fantastic stall here, we've got the lovely gin stall, Royal Spring Drinks Company. We've got gins, we've got vodkas, different sizes, presentation packs, something for presents, something just for yourself. Treat yourself. Next up we've got our fantastic St John's ambulance guys, thank you for coming and getting themselves organised here. We've got the Little Saddleworth Pie Company. Next door to the cheese stall, lots of lovely cheeses here. If you can't decide what you fancy, come and ask Kev, he'll tell you all about them next morning. Next up here we've got the Yorkshire Pud Bakery. We've got an amazing selection of savoury and sweet treats for you, and sticky buns and all sorts. There we are. Next up, carrying on down here, we've got Bry and tea, loose leaf teas and coffees. You can buy that, take it home for you, and she's also got a little takeaway service here for a nice hot drink while you're walking around the market. Next up we've got haberdashery, we've got gingers, we've got pictures, we've got reading books, we've got all sorts there. I'm going to turn round a minute. Right behind us we've got Farry's Asian Treats, amazing selection of samosas and other goodies, all very delicious. And next to her we've got Sarah's Sea Glass Odyssey. We've got some beautiful sea glass jewellery and sea pottery, all looking very lovely. Back on the other side again, Kitchen Boss Bakery. We've got cookies, we've got Rocky Road, we've got caramel cornflake, we've got all sorts of loveliness. Next up, Rogers Ink. Cards, note cards and some lovely original art. Come and fill your boots. Next up here we've got Dewdrop Designs, all sorts for your furry friends. We've got coats, we've got mats, we've got snuffles, we've got treats, we've got leads, we've got lovely dog towels, all sorts. Right, next up here we've got me. So here we are, I've brought all my lovely, I've got my pictures, the jewellery, the dichroic, all sorts here, and my lovely spring flowers range for us there. Right, next to me I've got Luke, an amazing selection of sourdough breads, an amazing pesto, all very tasty. Stuffed breads are fab, with a nice big pan of soup, all lasagna, lovely. Next up we've got the little log cottage, all beautifully decorated. There we are, lovely colours, all very beautiful. Next up we've got Pro Canvas Studios. So these guys will print your image onto your canvas for you right here from your phone. So come down, get yourself sorted out. Next up, Gerhardt's Pretzels. Here we are, lovely selection of pretzels. You can either buy them and take them home, or he's got his little toasting oven and warm them up for you. Warm yourself up on a cool morning. Next up we've got the Wannabe Welder. Some amazing garden art for you here, all sorts there. All looking very lovely. There we are, have a good day. At the bottom here we've got our fabulous birds of prey. So these guys have brought all our amazing birds, they're absolutely gorgeous. And you can come for just £3, you can have your hold a bird, you can have your photo taken with them. And don't forget, all the money they raise goes to looking after these beautiful creatures. Here we are. I love this little one. Little teeny tiny one. There we are. Right, so I'm going to have a little jog down here now. We've got yet more stalls for you guys. So we're still carrying on. There we are. Next up here we've got Just Woof natural dog treats for you. There we are. All sorts of treats for your fairy friend. We've got one very enthusiastic wannabe customer here, haven't we? There we are. You're there smelling it on, aren't you? We've got all sorts there for you.
Yeah.
Next up, Stinker Stuff candles.
Good morning.
There we are. All sorts of lovely candles. All sorts of different scents for you. There we are. Next up, we've got Simply L handmade silver jewellery. Something for every pocket here, from costume jewellery through to beautiful sterling silver and gems. There we are. All sorts there for you. All looking very lovely. Right, now heading on down to the bandstand. I said we had some good stalls for you today, didn't I? All the way down here. Right, here we are, heading on round here. We'll start here with Cottage Fair Fine Foods. We've got some beautiful Yorkshire chutneys, jams, relishes, granolas, biscuits, all sorts there for you. Next up, we've got Mr. Murray's Scotch eggs. Beautiful selection of lovely Scotch eggs for you there. There we are. Next up here, we've got all sorts of beautiful artwork for you. Oh, and a little wave. Hello. Hello. There we are. We've got all sorts here for you. There we are.
All canal art.
All canal art. Fantastic. Beautiful. There we are. Next up, we've got some beautiful sparkly jewellery for you. Here. Oh, some lovely resin jewellery, pocket hugs, all sorts here. There we are. All looking very beautiful, very colourful. There we are. Next up, we've got O'Donnell Moonshine. There we are. This will lift your spirits, won't it? We've got a lovely selection of different flavours here. There we are. There's all sorts there. And next up, we've got some beautiful crystals and some turned wood. There we are. All looking very lovely. Next up, it's all new to us here. Here we are. We've got beautiful silk scarves and some amazing. Now look at these lovely cards here. Little 3D pop-up ones, aren't they? Aren't they lovely? There we are. We've got all sorts there. Have a good day. Next up, we've got Good Things Natural Skincare. There we are. All handmade in Yorkshire. All lovely. There we are. Next up on the corner here, we've got Lynette with her tutus and fripperies and everything for the little girl or the big little girl in you.
Absolutely.
There we are. All sorts here, all looking very lovely. We've got all sorts of net badges. We've got posters and records and all sorts there, and a whole range of pin badges. All sorts going on there. There we are. Next up, we've got our handmade empanadas from Bella Ciao. A lovely selection of flavours. You can get them, take them home, and again, you can have them warmed up and eat them while you're here. Here we are, another new store to us, Pig and Bell, everything macrame. Oh, wow, lovely. Lots of lovely things for the home. All looking very beautiful. There we are. Next up, we've got Alicia's Gluten Free. We've got cakes and bakes for those of us that are gluten free. We've got all sorts of different flavours, all looking very, very lovely. Then we've got Oakfield Crafts. We've got some turned wood. We've got some felted pictures. We've got some cute little lambs, cute little sheepies. There we are.
What about a greenhouse in a lantern?
There we are. Lots for you there. Lots. Lovely. Next up, we've got a fabulous plant stall, K&K plants, all sorts here. So that spring is definitely in the air. Get those gardens sorted. If you can't garden outside, garden inside. Yeah. There we are. Lovely. And finally, last but not least, I think I might be about to drop by now. We've got Cocoa Drop. There we are. Some beautiful chocolates. There we are. We've got bars, we've got individual chocolates, we've got all sorts of yummy flavours. There we are. Have a good day, guys. Right, so that's our fantastic market for you. I'm going to go and have a sit down, a cup of tea now, and we hope to see you soon. Right, see you soon. Bye.